let's get right into the charts. We'll start with the Bitcoin because I wanted to get this video going. I put this hold and pivot on probably 3 hours ago, and I would say Bitcoin was up here at the 236 retrace, because what I saw was that Bitcoin was 5 waves off of, I should say 5 waves up from the recent low. These are local lows, local highs. So this turned into a local high at the top of that 5th wave. So what we want to see for Bitcoin to be positive, to have a bullish consensus on the on the immediate outlook, nothing, I mean, long term is obviously very bullish, is that we need an ABC correction. So this is where I think the A will hold. So this will be an ABC. So the A should hold between a 382 and a 618. So what that number is, we've hit right now. We're at the top of that support box at 55,000. Let's call it even 55,000. And then we can go all the way down, I think, safely. Not that we want to necessarily test the bottom of the support, but about 52,645 would be the limit of what the A wave should do. It could turn right now, which would be nice. Then we would see the A, the B, and then the C, and this A could equal the C. The C could go all the way down to the end of this support as well, but we'll see how this A wave reacts indeed, if that is an A wave. So next we have, biting my nails, getting a little nervous on the TLT. Let's move the name over. Move that name over, and then let's see where we stand on Sunday when TLT was in this range. Because this was probably 2 weeks ago, we put this target of 96 on, called this bottom down here, blind squirrel lucky there. We blew through the 97 target, almost got into 100. We were at like 99.90. So you can see my 3 that I put up here is surrounded. It got surrounded, and now the 4 is like coming right into, and if you watched yesterday's video or Monday's video, you saw that I had this on here already, the hold 96. So currently, is it holding 96? No, but the day is not over, and I'd still probably give it another day to finish its consolidation. I don't think it's going much lower than this without us having to reconsider our thesis. And then once we bottom in that 4, then we're going to skyrocket up to 102. So that's the idea anyway. With the T, the L, and the T. The TLT. Sometimes it's dynamite. All right. Oil, or no, not oil, silver. Silver, put this in this morning, must hold 26, and it's been just threatening me. It has been threatening me. Got all the way down to what? Probably around 26.55, maybe the low of the day on the silver. Got a couple nice green candles since then on the 5-minute chart that I'm looking at over here on the Big Mac. So that is the hope. That is the hope. If things continue to go south, this 26 it just has to be major support. If not, then we're going to be like crying in our beer. But we still need to come back up, take out 28.50, and then take out 29.44 for the major bull feeling. USO, we had a nice move on the USO. Do we have this local bottom in? We gave it a little breathing room all the way to what, like 71.47? And it did approach, but bounced. And since then, it's had a nice move up into where we're at this very moment at 74.64, up 3% today. So that is currently cooperating, but it has some moves to make before we can get too bullish. Like, for instance, Devon Energy, one of my sweethearts, was up 5% today. Now has come off that high of the day and is just up 3.91% at 43.62. Still has several bucks to go before I'm even at break even. Even at break even at this current position. Here's gold. man, it was looking so brilliant. It was looking so brilliant through this move here. And then it's just been Chinatown. And since then, a little nervous about the lower highs and the lower lows. So we're really watching this movement here because it's definitely a bearish sign if that continues down first below this 2378 and it's knocking on that door now. And then of course this one becomes a very bearish feeling at below 2364. So we'll be watching that as well. Got ourselves some Packers tickets, bought the Fab 5 Packers tickets for Sunday, September 15th, opening day against those Colts. I'm from Indiana, but the Packers are my team. We got great seats and a great price. So look at this, $839.90 for 5 beautiful seats. Section 318, row 9, seats 1 through 5. What's great about row 9 of section 318 is it's the top of the inner bowl. So there's like the wall of fame is behind us. So we won't have anybody behind us, have a nice little backrest. You know, and I'm eating too many brats, get a little sleepy. Can rest my back up against that, but the Fab 5 excited. I'm on a waiting list for season tickets. There's only 122 more years to go before I get them. But because I'm on that list and considered a verified fan once a year, I get an email stating, here are the games that you can choose. And this would be the games. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. It wouldn't be that many, is it? It's usually 4 games, so I bet it would be this top 4, I think is what I saw. It's usually a 4-game option. I chose the Colts. I'm also fair weather. I don't want to be sitting in Lambeau Field when it's 30 degrees below zero, unless it's the NFC Championship game. But normally the tickets that I have here would be at least, I would say $500 a piece if I was buying them from StubHub from a resale. And I got them for $155 a piece. And then, of course, you add all the fees. Excuse me so much as I clear my throat. And then I was looking for parking. I did already hook up some parking. It's going to be right around here. It was like $50, maybe $54. It cost me to lock that parking in, which is nice because look how close we are. And these roads will be closed right here. So we'll sneak right up here, whoop, park, and then just get right into the fun. Because all of this, especially... So right here, I can't think of the name of the bar off the top of my head right here, but it's a big bar with live music outside. It's really a great spot we love to tailgate at right here. And then we'll just walk on over. But I think, let's see, yeah, we'll be entering the quick trip gate on this side of the field because our seats are here-ish. So that's that. Let's go to, what have we done today? The good, the bad, and the ugly. Both, let's see, what is AGQ at? It's probably flat. Oh, it's at 30.62. So we're up a little bit on our 1,000 shares that we purchased today on AGQ. I feel strongly that silver, this is the bottom. This is the bottom. Up from here. Heard you say that before. Well, it's just what the chart's showing me. TMF, that's that bull on the TLT. Again, I was a little early. You see what I bought yesterday, $56.99, and then today I was like, hey, it's on sale again, $55.36. But what we saw on the TLT is it's still threatening me. It's still threatening me because I was holding my own thesis up in making those purchases, which is that we were going to hold 96. Currently, we have not, but I'm not giving up. I mean, we could easily be off $1. And I just got in a little premature. Oh, I see a little green candle. Keep it going. Let's get that movement up into wave 5 to 102 and make us some dollar bills. Because right now we are hemorrhaging cash in. Oh, we turned up a bit. Hemorrhaging cash. We were all the way down here. I was like hanging out with JFK. And now we're all the way up here. 74. What would that be? Ford. Was that his name? Henry Ford? No. Gerald Ford. I think we were hanging with Gerald Ford. Ugh. Come on, TLT. Give me some life. Bitcoin. Got a little life there. Let's go back to the Bitcoin chart. Does it show? It shows just barely right there, that little green. So look, we've essentially bounced. I knew I should have hit record earlier when we were up here, because you might say, oh, yeah, right, Bart, you just put that box in right before you hit record. Not true. Not true. In fact, it was all just the machine told me what to do, because all I did was I measured the recent low against the recent high using, over here on TradingView, using the old Fibonacci retracement right there. Bang. Started here, and you can see the dotted line there. And that just basically said, well, what's A going to do? It's going to move down between 382 and 618. And that's currently what it did. That would be the minimum number. The minimum retracement would be right there, and it hit right on that. Now, it doesn't mean this little bounce. Let's see, what is it bounced from? It got down to as low as 54,672, and now it's at what? 54,955. So is the bounce lower in the A wave done? We don't know. Could be, could be not. What's fun is if that's exactly where it turned. It'd be like, man, this is beautiful. It's beautiful, because I need that. I need that move, just like I need silver. I need TLT to hold. I need silver to bottom. I need USO to just fly to the moon, and gold to prove that it is at least very near a bottom. So that's what we're looking at here. What do we look like up here? The 27 calls on BITO, of course, looking amazing. Devon Energy, we got out of the woods so far on Devon with the 42 put. SPXU, that was actually well timed, because that is currently, we got 35.5 calls, and it's trading at 32.88. So we're sitting pretty right there. And then the AGQs are flat right now. It was doing real good earlier. Actually, it's making a nice comeback. Silver's looking good. I think did we call the bottom? Yeah, we did. We just did. We did it live. We did it live. So that's that. I got to get back up here in the modern times, even though I love the 1970s. Actually, 1977, my favorite Topps baseball set of all time. Yeah, thanks for checking in. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend, and I'll see you again tomorrow.